everyone, I am back for my Smackdown review. This video isn't going to be like very long and like descriptive because I'm like feeling like really tired and I've only just got back from like my great grand's funeral, so yeah, I'm not really in like the reviewing kind of mood today, but I'm still doing it anyway. So yeah, I look horrible with my hair up, but I thought I'll make like an effort because it's like obviously like a big family thing. I missed like the start of Smackdown, so I don't actually really know. I mean, obviously I've read what happened, but I didn't actually see it. But apparently Edge came out and started like a spear chant going, and then Big Show came out, and then Edge said that he was going to spear Big Show in his match against him later on. So that was the start. The first match was Matt Hardy versus Drew McIntyre in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Because obviously Drew McIntyre lost the Money in the Bank qualifying match last week, and he apparently Vince McMahon said he wanted that erased from the record book. So it was, yeah, he had to beat obviously Matt Hardy to get into it. But Matt Hardy actually won, which I was kind of, well, not really surprised at, because obviously Matt Hardy would be better, I think, in a Money in the Bank ladder match than Drew McIntyre would, but obviously because Drew McIntyre's been on this, like, undefeated kind of streak, so I don't think that Matt Hardy would be the person to actually beat him. Matt Hardy's gotten so out of shape. I'd probably, like, I don't know, he's been, like, out for ages, but obviously I haven't really watched that many Matt Hardy matches, but he really has gone out of shape. The match was average. It wasn't, like, really bad. I don't know what it is. It seems to be lately, like, people don't actually seem to do their, like, finishing moves, like, when the matches, a lot of matches lately, it's just people either, like, doing, like, quick, like, pinfalls or, like roll-ups and stuff, which is, like, it would make more sense for Matt to actually win doing that rather than just getting, like, a roll-up, but whatever. So, yeah, the match was alright, not too bad, but, yeah, so Matt Hardy's through to the Money in the Bank qualifying match. The second match was Shelton Benjamin versus Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler's got the advantage for quite a while, keeps Shelton Benjamin grounded, but then Shelton Benjamin hits the catapult on Ziggler, and he, like, lands face first on the turnbuckle and then does the pay dirt. I think that's what the move's called. I was like, what? I didn't have, like, Skybus. So, but it looks kind of botched, and it looked, I don't know, it just looked like a bit of a weird way to finish the match, but that was how Shelton Benjamin won anyway. Match number 3 was Jimmy Wang Yang versus Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson is just, I don't know. I know he's supposed to be like this big, strong, tough guy who only just stands in the ring going, oh, for like ages. It's like, what are you doing? But he won the match like really quickly. He like did like, I think it was the Book of Ezekiel for the win. That was like, yeah, that was kind of a dull match. The fourth match was Luke Gallows versus Rey Mysterio. So obviously it's building up to the Rey Mysterio and CM Punk, which is probably going to happen at WrestleMania. So yeah, Rey Mysterio starts the match off by doing a head scissors, but then Luke Gallows is in control for ages. He throws Rey Mysterio back first into the ring post. He does a belly-to-belly slam and also a fall-away slam. Rey Mysterio hits the seated senton and crossbody off the top rope. He goes for the 619, but then Serena. I'm getting there, so I've almost got her name now. I couldn't remember her name before, but yeah, Serena gets in the ring. Well, she doesn't get in the ring, she gets up on the ropes and stops Rey Mysterio from doing the 619. And CM Punk tries to distract Rey Mysterio, but then Rey Mysterio does get the win. Like, he's up on, like, Luke Gallows' shoulders, but he, like, adjusts his weight so that he falls down on Luke Gallows and gets the pinfall. Punk gets in the ring and tries to do the go to sleep, but Rey Mysterio, like, reverses out of it and kicks, like, CM Punk's legs and gets out of the ring and escapes, so CM Punk's, like, furious. The fifth match is a triple threat tag team match to determine the #1 contenders for the unified tag team titles at WrestleMania. So it was John Morrison and R-Truth versus the Hart Dynasty versus Crime Time. John Morrison's in the ring for ages, and basically he gets, like, beat down by, like, everybody else who's in the match. R-Truth and Tyson Kidd come in. Morrison does like a dive over the top rope and, like, knocks Shad and Jay Hart Smith out of the ring. Tyson does a nice missile dropkick on R-Truth, but then in the end the lie detector gets the win for Morrison and Truth, so they'll go on to WrestleMania to fight Big Show and Miz. That might be a good match, it just kind of depends. Then the main event was Big Show versus Edge. It was an alright match, it just, I don't know, like I always say this, but obviously on Raw and Smackdown, like when they have like matches, which if they were on a pay-per-view would last like so long, but then they seem to beat the other person so easily when it's on like Raw and Smackdown, it just seems a bit weird. Big Show's in control for quite a while, does a couple of body slams on Edge. Edge goes for the tornado DDT, but it gets reversed. Then Big Show goes for the choke slam, but that does get reversed into a DDT, and then Edge hits the spear for the win. It wasn't a very long match. Then YCJ comes running out through the crowd and tries to attack Edge, but then Edge like realizes that Jericho's there, and then he hits the spear on him. So that was how SmackDown finished. There's obviously a lot of matches on this SmackDown compared to Raw, which was mainly had a lot of like talking like segments. This was pretty much all kind of wrestling. So overall, it wasn't a bad SmackDown. It was better, like I said, than the last couple that I've seen. But yeah, the matches just weren't very. I just couldn't really get into the matches. A couple of them were alright, but obviously, it's building up like a lot of the kind of feuds for like WrestleMania. Obviously, it's like people who are in Money in the Bank that are fighting each other. It's building up like Edge and Jericho, and obviously, yeah. But yeah, I can't talk today, seriously. I'm just going to end this review now. I'm so tired. It's my birthday on Monday, so I'll try and hopefully get a Raw review done on Tuesday. It just depends. I was going to have my birthday party on Monday, but I can't now, so I should be able to get that done. So yeah, it's going to be 20, scary stuff. But yeah, I don't want to be old. But anyway, I'm just going to stop talking now, because I'm just really not in a reviewing mood today, so I'm sorry this review has been terrible. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!